Unless otherwise indicated, all the following scripture quotations are taken from the Holy Bible, New Living Translation, with copyright by Tyndale Foundation, used by permission of Tyndale House Publishers, all rights reserved.
Okay, Charlie Puth released the music video for Light Switch in January of this year, and let me just say, it's fatphobic. Hi, I'm Peachy Pie. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, just ignore the toilet paper tower over my shoulder over there. That was my 4-year-old this morning who prioritized this instead of getting done for school. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Today we're taking a look at Charlie Puth's music video. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show it because of copyright issues, but I will screenshot some stills from the music video and then I'll just explain the context, and I will link it in the description so you can have a look in case you have not seen it yet. The song itself is quite possibly a masterpiece. I really enjoyed the song, so I was looking forward to the music video, but when I saw it I was like, something is not right here. The video starts with Charlie mourning the end of a relationship, kinda acting like a slob. He's clearly depressed, and you can see that by the fact that he's eating chips. He sees Billy Blanks on the TV, encouraging him to pull himself together, and like magic, fairy godmother Billy just appears before him to motivate him. Like a scene out of an old man's Karate Kid Rule 34 dream, fairy godmother Billy begins training Charlie. Okay, there's a montage of Charlie realizing he looks like Tom Hanks from Castaway, so he starts changing up his look. And then he paints a fence fire engine red for God knows what reason. And there's a montage of him getting the exercise stuff right and cleaning up his home and sorting himself out and whatever. Also, there's an ad for Coinbase. Like, why? And like, why is there no indication that the video is sponsored on the channel? Like, maybe when you make it big, the rules for us plebs don't apply to you, maybe? Then we get to the crux of the video, where he shows up to his ex's place, having changed everything about him for her with these giant lights that someone is paying the electricity for. And here we come to the crux of the problem. The new girl's boyfriend comes out jamming to Charlie's song, ironically not looking that much different from Charlie's initial look. Charlie wrote a comment on the video that he pinned, and I thought I should just pop this here because it will give you a little bit of context for why he created the music video like this. He wrote, "I created the concept for this music video based on an idea I had and shared with the incredible director Christian Breslauer. I wanted to humorously portray all the things we sometimes try to change about ourselves in order to capture that unrequited love, when deep down we should be changing our lives only to benefit ourselves and no one else." Okay, seriously, the song is really good. I thought the music video was good, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not think that there was an intentional fat phobia going on when it came to the concept for this music video. It's just unfortunate that the way the music video was portrayed kind of sends that message that people who are overweight and I guess eat lots of chips are unattractive, you know. And I think that his intention was so wholesome and so sweet to just send a message out to people to say, hey guys, don't change yourself for someone else, which is really a body positive message, right? But when you put an actor, right, that is maybe more physically, I don't want to say attractive because like typically you know what I mean if I say that, right? Because I think there are different levels of attraction, and I'm going to try not to be too politically correct, right? But when you put someone that's got a slimmer body, right, and put someone with a larger body, people's minds automatically draw a comparison. And I think that's what happened here with this music video. People automatically will draw a comparison with the girl's newer boyfriend as being less attractive and less handsome and less worthy, because why did he have to be portrayed the same way like Charlie was initially, which is viewed as a slob? That was really the intention, right? So the whole point that Charlie was making with the video is that some people can't be pleased because his girlfriend didn't seem happy, maybe when she was with him, or maybe because of his depression, whatever it was. And so he changed his whole self to be able to try and suit her, and she just went on and dated another guy like that. So maybe that was the whole point, that some people can't be pleased. But unfortunately, by using someone that's of a much larger size range, the the message that is sent out to other people is that larger people are unattractive, or maybe less worthy of love and affection, or maybe she did it to get back at him or something, you know. But unfortunately, there's a really negative connotation attached to it, and in my opinion, it really ruined this beautiful song, this lovely message that he came out with. And maybe you might think that I'm fishing for a little bit of drama here, but as a plus-sized person, I grew up watching music videos where you have people that are of a larger size being portrayed as unattractive, as disgusting, as slobbish. And I think that it is an outdated metaphor. And so I think that he unfortunately really missed the mark with this one. And I think that Charlie should consider trying to do better in future. I don't think it was intentional though. I just think he thought, how can I best portray the message of the song? And unfortunately, he probably has an opinion about weight stigma and stuff that has been promoted by the media. And he's an entertainer who works in the music industry, who are continuously promoting these really, really skinny, thin bodied people as the standard for the industry and for the world at large. And so it's really just playing into that stereotype, which is just too outdated. And like I said, I love the song. I'm not saying that people should not support Charlie. I think that his music is really good. He's a very talented person. But I think that we need to try and be tolerant of all different types of people and all types of bodies. And I think that when it comes to making music and when it comes to doing music videos, we need to be conscious of the impact that our music and our videos are going to have on people who come in different shapes and sizes. What if there's a young man who looks like the girl's new boyfriend and really admires Charlie Puth and now sees it as like Charlie Puth is the size or the shape of person to emulate rather than the guy who's with the girl, because now he's the bad guy, he's the enemy in a sense. And I think that can be very damaging to a young man's self-esteem, especially if he thinks in that way. But that's just my opinion. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and I would love it if you could like and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for your scripture of the day. The scripture of the day comes from 2 Samuel 2 verse 17, which says, "A fierce battle followed that day, and Abner and the men of Israel were defeated by the forces of David." Alright, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here. Also, I would absolutely love to hear what you've got to say about this topic. Maybe I'm just fishing for drama, or maybe you kind of agree, because like the music industry is full of stuff that are positive towards slimmer bodies and negative towards like bigger bodies. And yeah, maybe I should also talk about how the music industry is fetishizing larger sized women. Anyway, maybe I'll do a video on that. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day further. Cheerio! 그대 잠깐 눈을 붙일 때 나는 마음에 물을 붙여요.